can check.
We should be streaming.
Let me go.
Yeah. It's gonna be hella long.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, QI. It's been a while.
Yes.
Are you streaming? Did someone set it up for you beforehand? Perfect.
What?
Oops.
It says I'm streaming.
But it
Oh.
looks broken.
Nope. I don't know if that's right.
Is
I
it
don't see
streaming on
nothing.
YouTube?
So it's
Mother.
live, yeah. Yeah, you're live.
Oh.
There it goes. See, it says first game session still.
I think your Discord stream crashed.
Hey, QI.
Yes.
My Discord.
Remind me
The
that we
YouTube
need to
That's
do...
weird.
Stream.
Holy cow, Jesus.
Wait, did my game crash?
Remind me...
Oh, it did. That's
Oh
fun.
dear.
Conservation Area Founding Act, QI.
Yes, conservation.
I'll just start streaming again and hope the game doesn't crash.
Hey, Perfect Wing, we have to find a conservation area.
Mm-hmm. I'm not
So
entirely sure what that
Okay.
entails because I haven't read through all
I am 100% going to read it to you when we get there. I'm just saying, prepare to be amazed.
Okay.
Oh my god, can we please name it like a Lord of the Rings thing?
Sure.
Maybe. Alright, well, we haven't crashed, so we've made progress.
Thank you.
And I think I've got the audio alright. But
Thank you.
we'll see about that. I'm gonna say we should probably click next turn because we weren't able to last time. And that's all that's left to do.
Thank you.
I don't know if that's up to me or not. Is that ministry? Do we have to do the thing?
Are we going right now?
Are
You
we-
brought back
are we
the
not-
dreaded intern.
Are we not going right now?
I think
Hold on.
QI stepped away.
Well, we can play without QI at least. I assume we can end the turn without QI here at least.
Is there any proxying going on right now?
What the?
Welcome back, Tay.
I don't see it for streaming. That was my question. Are we streaming?
Yeah, it's live on the YouTube.
Oh, sorry, I didn't restart the Discord stream because it closed when the game crashed. Thank you for letting me know that.
Sweet. So welcome back everybody to our wonderful stream. My
Very
name is
professional.
QI, and we're going to be playing some D-Civ. I mentioned that we hit next on next turn. Sam?
I agree. We should continue playing the game.
Thank you. Joe, can we hit next turn? He'll type something. Don't worry, it'll be okay.
We need to pass a next turn act where if there's no other unit or city options in the bottom right, then you can click next turn without having to
You could
ask.
do a ministry procedure for that.
Yeah, you could.
That would be the more proper.
This is why I'm a governor, not.
Yeah. Hey, Joe.
Oh, sorry, there's
Are
a.
you there?
I'm here for now. Oh, well, yeah, but that doesn't say if we're allowed to end the turn.
Looking for an intern.
We're looking for an end turn from anyone with a ministry vote. Is anyone?
Who's proxying Nico?
Me. Just
Oh.
so I get two
So
votes.
then,
Is that
therefore,
how it
you have
works?
2 votes. Yep.
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
We're ending the turn. We already knew that they existed. Thank you, game.
And we got Joe turn. Yeah.
So, I don't exactly know what happened to the Supreme Commander role. That ruling was a little
It still exists. Nothing changed.
Okay.
Still
We
exists.
basically
Changed.
we beam clashed each other to oblivion. There are no survivors, but everything is the same.
Just blame the Supreme Court.
Why was there a case?
No, don't do that.
We're going back to London. We gotta defend London just in case. I mean, I don't know, something about those guys. They just give bad vibes, in my opinion.
Yes, sir.
Can we end the turn, please?
Yes, sir.
Looking for one more ministerial approval.
I
Hell yes.
Thank
Okay,
you.
that scout has left. with
Oh, also
information.
Joe's in the chat, so you could just look at the chat too. So.
And I
Is
did
that
see.
technically 2 turns that we just did, or 1?
What do you mean? We
That
ended
'cause we have to-
turn 4 and ended turn 5. Good question. Maybe.
Yeah, so that turn 4, if you're ending it, that's a turn
Oh,
for sure.
there's a mountain there. We cannot get to London that way. That's annoying.
Because that is pretty annoying. Because we have to do something within 10 turns. So I'm just kind of
Oh, okay. What do we have to
losing
do
my
within
plot
10
right here.
turns?
Make a conservation area.
Who passed this?
Probably my party.
Hello. Yes. Sorry if I have background noise.
This is why we can't have nice things.
my party as well, because
Okay.
Are you okay?
Oh my god.
So what area did we conserve?
Oh my god.
I don't know.
The collective disdain was the funniest thing I've ever heard. Okay, I'm gonna read it. All right. Section 1. The ministry must, within 10 turns of this act passing into law, establish a conservation area consisting of 4 titles.
Because the conservation zone should be in the mountains with one of the passable squares. So go to the mountains right where you're looking and just designate 4, not the one with the fish on it, but yeah, something over there. That's it. Yeah.
Can it just be
take
the
4,
4
just
mounted tiles? Just like
we had to have
I
one
can read
passable.
you the. Yep.
We had to have one passable one. So
Okay.
choose the one to the east of the mountains and then make it go around the lake on that side.
I'm gonna need to hear. Does this have to work as a national park?
So
No.
I can read you the whole thing, but
It does not need to be a national park. It just has to be a thing.
Okay, can you read the whole thing for us?
Yeah.
I mean, it
Yes,
would sort
I
of be
can.
moot if it weren't legally in-game allowable to be a national park.
I
so.
mean, if the law doesn't say it has to be a national park, that is also a flaw of the law rather than.
Can I read?
Well,
yes, please do.
Okay. All right. Subsection A. The conservation area must be of the same shape and orientation as national parks. B. All tiles of the conservation area must be land tiles or natural wonder tiles. C. At least one tile of the conservation area must be a passable land tile. D. No tile of the conservation area may contain a district, wonder, or any other irremovable man-made structure. I wonder if roads count for that. E. All tiles of the conservation area must be no more than 3 tiles away from the same city center of an English city.
That makes this not work.
All tiles of the conservation area must be within English borders or on neutral territory. Okay. G. All tiles of the conservation area must be of at least charming appeal. If no area fulfills all requirements, this requirement may be ignored. So the within English borders or on, okay, never mind. That just
The main thing is the 3 tiles away thing that doesn't allow for what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Honestly, the best thing I can see personally, and this is as a non-minister, so you don't need to. A new city would be helpful, but we're on Epic, and it says in the next 10 turns, so good luck with that.
What about buying tiles?
It doesn't matter if we buy
doesn't get you
tiles, because it
much.
can be in neutral territory.
Yeah.
It's just that it has to be within 3 tiles of the
City center
yeah
of an
a
English city.
of any English city,
Unless
but there's no way we're gonna get a
unless
city in
we
10 turns on Epic.
okay.
I think you select 3 and then you repeal this law. But
Or amend it.
or that. Yeah.
We could just table this, just don't go 10 turns, and then have the Senate repeal it.
There's no point in that. I mean, you can do 10 turns. It doesn't really affect anything
I mean,
for a while.
like exactly. So my proposition is, we temporarily designate the area, and then repeal this act.
Choose 4
All right,
random.
there's
Repeal
there's
or
a
amend, I
motion.
suppose. Yeah.
So there's a motion to temporarily designate these spots and then.
Oh,
let the
that's a
Senate
motion. Okay. Is that?
repeal.
All right.
Are you
All in
guys
favor?
voting? Okay.
Let's say aye.
Aye. We need one more.
Aye from Joe.
Oh, okay.
Don't I count at 2 as well? Or no?
Yes, you count.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
so we have majority. All right. So what are we designating? Can't we just designate the whole lake?
It says they have to be land tiles
Oh,
or
they have to be
natural
land.
wonders. So no.
And they have to be charming.
What about for now? You get those. Maybe those 3 pieces of visible land tiles that you can see to the south. Hold on. Let me explain this better. A little more south. Go to the west. There.
These
Is that?
3 and that one. You mean this
Yeah.
diamond?
Just for now.
That seems like probably one of the only options. I mean, so it says the one about charming tiles is
I have a question.
Yes.
What does it mean by the shape and orientation of national parks? Is that like a...
It's a diamond shape. It's the shape.
Okay, so there's no valid diamond that has that, so you can ignore the charming, right?
Yes. So we could put it up here where it's less likely to get in our way, maybe.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we don't have the stone.
Yeah, that's probably a better idea.
Or across...
Let's
It's
do
where
this.
you... Yeah, it's wherever's going to be the farthest away.
Yeah,
do
it's
that.
hard to get it far away when all tiles are.
You could you could go scout the other side of that river more and see.
Yeah, except we only have 1 unit and it's 7 turns away from getting there, so.
Well, we got a scout coming out.
In 13
Why are we on
turns.
Epic?
Actually, we don't. Wait, we don't need to designate this until 10 turns into the session, don't we?
I suppose.
Yeah. So a motion could
really-
be that we just
We can delay
Put
this
this-
until later.
put this off until like we get to the last possible turn. So if we started turning
We
over
started
to
at
turn
the end of
5, how
turn
many
4.
turns do we need? Okay.
So it would be turn 14 or something like that.
Okay.
You're also not going to be building anything. The only thing that's affected
Right.
is building stuff, so it doesn't just. I would just say set it now, and it doesn't matter. But it's up to you, of course.
Let's.
Let me know if you want a lens or something. Otherwise, I'll just wait for you guys to either vote on ending the turn or.
You want to put this off till like turn 13 or so, because even if we get that, if we don't get that far, we just end the stream. The Senate can deal with it. And if we do get that far, then we can waste time worrying about it.
And anyway, how many turns are we allowed to go per stream anyway?
We're allowed to go 20.
Okay.
It's possible that like we'll get a Pantheon and have to stop though. So,
Okay.
so what's our? So did we designate the? It looks like we didn't place the map tax. So I'm. Wait, did I miss something or?
I think we're putting this off till
Till
the
turn
last
14.
moment. Yeah.
All right. In
It
that
was-
case,
Classic.
The motion was 13, I think, not 14.
yeah. Okay. So and that passed. We have enough for that. We have 2 at least.
I say yeah for that.
Okay. Do we have a third? Joe or-
Me.
Okay.
Yep.
Great. Thank you.
I'm just
All right.
figuring
So
something out.
we'll deal with that at turn 13 or 14. All right. Do we have any other actions to take this turn, or shall we declare next turn?
We have nothing to do.
Next turn.
Next turn.
Yeah. Next turn, please.
Okay. Ooh, what is this? This volcano is active now. That's...
Like a
Scary.
tower.
Hmm?
It's Sauron.
Oh, so true.
No, it's Anatar.
I can't believe the governor refuses to build military units to protect us from the
I'm
barbarians.
literally building a
I
military
cannot
unit right now.
believe it. God,
I am-
perfect wing.
Building a military unit literally as fast as possible. Well,
Hold
That's
on.
a
Sue.
scout.
Sue.
scouts are military
Sue.
units.
I had that objection earlier, but
Recon is a
uh,
type of military unit.
Sue, perfect wing. Sue him.
What happened?
he didn't do anything illegal.
We
It's
didn't
just
even
a
do
joke,
anything
guys.
bordering on
That's for
illegal.
me
It's
to
just a
decide.
meme.
I mean,
That's-
at the time
that's
it was
true.
it
Technically,
was
officially
the
is.
the ministry's majority opinion that you should build a scout, or at least the people in stream.
Yeah.
So
Well, I didn't even... And also, I didn't even need to ask them, I just asked.
correct.
Yeah,
Killed
he's
it
pretty
fast.
nice. He's a nice perfect wing, let me tell you.
Mm.
Best perfect wing I've ever seen.
All right. Next turn, we have no other actions.
Next turn.
Yep, next turn.
Okay, good.
Ooh, get ready to hear those
Sid?
2 words quite a few more times.
Sid Meier, Civilization 6. Next
All right.
turn.
Motion to allow next turn until our warrior reaches London, or until
That's a good
Correct.
number.
we reach London city
I-
center.
I second.
Oh,
I
that's...
do
shared
it.
it.
I love
Okay.
it.
There we go.
Keeping an eye on the timer for turn 13. Oh, there's another scout from the Rock Vulture. I'll take a screenshot in case it's gone by then. What do we want to do about that?
Well, according to the Universal Rights Act, well, that only deals with barbarian clans. It doesn't talk about fighting units. I don't think.
Correct. You're allowed to fight units.
You should not let it find us.
If we stand on olives, I don't think it can. I don't know if it counts as having found us already.
Does it have zone of control?
It would in the...
Right, meaning would we block it from being able to see London?
Oh. From the city center, I think so. Or
Yeah.
maybe. If it went to the deer, I think it could see London. But we would... It you know, it might... They might attack us because they're, you know, free-thinking actors that can make their own decisions.
Well, I mean, I imagine we have favorable combat between a warrior and a scout,
Yep.
so...
And on defensive and neutral terrain, yeah, there's no scout here currently. I think it's better to... We're gonna stand here,
Alright,
and we're gonna...
stand there.
I don't think fortifying does anything
Yep, next turn.
immediately, but... If I don't go to London, I can click next turn all I want. Okay.
You devious monster.
Anyways.
Oh, it looks like London grew. Do you want to manage
So
production
London
there,
is currently... I don't know.
What tiles is it
The only
working?
thing that I could manage here is I could make it work more food instead of this production, but I'm liking getting the scout faster.
Thank you.
We could also work
How much
on...
faster would we grow to 3 pop if we
Well,
worked
let's
both
see.
2 tiles?
12 versus 12. That's interesting.
That's bizarre.
Or maybe it's not updating in real time.
It probably isn't.
Oh, 9 turns. And we could get an extra 1 turn off the scout, or 3 turns off of the population, or we could stay where we are with our current ratio of population
The
group.
food does help reproduction. I've been led to
Yes.
believe otherwise.
Reproduction?
Yeah.
So scout will take 1 turn longer, but we get 3 turns less for population growth if we do food. Up.
Yeah, I would favor keeping food, but it's up to you.
We do
You are the governor.
want to explore early, but 3 to 1 is a nice ratio. And that would get us more production after that. I think we're gonna do food. What do we want to do regarding that scout that is over there versus the one that we have 2 scouts in different directions that are now no longer in view?
So one of them did see our city center, right?
Yes.
Maybe
we should
move
follow
towards
that
the one
one.
that.
And
Yeah,
it also explores the area around our capital, which is nice.
that it does.
I'm gonna go to that marker.
QI.
Yes.
So
It's turn 12.
It is turn 13.
That mother effer.
What?
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 Sorry. Sorry for cussing. Let's go, brothers.
Language.
So turn 13, you guys agreed to stop something until now, so now it's time to deal with it.
Consequences of our actions.
Yes. So I would motion to designate the triangle to the northwest of London. Sorry. Yeah. Those 4 tiles.
Are we talking about the diamond, like this diamond?
Yes. That's what I'm suggesting. Because that would be valid, right? Under this law?
Yes, under that law it would be, because there's no
Mm,
the only all charming location that we know of includes the city center, which is irremovable. So yes.
Right.
I think maybe next time, maybe we could just ask, can it be, say, modified to be in the mountain,
I think
for the national park conservatory area, kind of do it a little bit more like the U.S. and usually it's not that close.
So QI made that motion. I think I will also second that it be placed there for now.
I think
Yes.
the only other valid
Isn't that putting
placement
the cart way before the horse?
would be be this one, but that one blocks off stone, which is a lot better than blocking off this marsh that you can't even improve without just removing it first.
I was just suggesting ways if for a compromise for the appeal. That's what I was saying.
So QI, I got a question for you. Hello? Are you there?
Sorry, hello? Are we voting on doing this, or?
I mean, you voted on it. I voted on it. That's already 3.
All right.
But I did have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you believe that barbarian scout poses a direct military threat to us?
I think the one that went back towards his camp to the south is probably a proximate threat.
Okay, because I just want to make sure we're in line, because part of the Defensive Organization Act, we have to make sure that there's a military unit within the borders of any English city at all times. However, there is an exemption that the National Guard may be redeployed from their cities as deemed necessary by the ministry in times of war or other direct military threat. So.
Yes, I would consider an alerted scout that's going to bring a group of barbarians to us a proximate threat. Yeah.
I would agree.
Joe is going feral in the chat.
I'm sorry, Joe.
Stop ignoring Joe, guys.
All right.
I told him
Next
to put
turn,
it in the executive chat. I can't
Yeah.
keep up.
or actually, by virtue of the way we passed that motion, you are free to do next turn.
And I'm no longer free to do that. So, ooh, I could. Ooh,
Do it.
Do what?
I'm doing it. We're gonna find that
Execute order
barbarian.
6 feet thick.
All right. So now we have to start motioning for next turn. Should we motion for the next 2 turns? Actually, when do we get our Pantheon? How much faith do we need for a Pantheon?
I think you need like 37. Yep.
Wow. Okay, that's
So
a lot more than
27 turns.
Yeah, okay.
It's because it's on Epic.
yeah, that makes sense. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. We're going to 24, right?
Yeah.
Because 20,
Probably.
20 plus 4?
Yeah. Yes.
24 if we want to get a bunch of stuff,
Yeah.
done. Anything done on Epic. All right.
All right.
Well, of
Next
Joe
turn.
being absolutely genocidal in the chat
Um,
and then also going, oh, let's be craftsmen.
So true.
All right. Do we have a second and a third for next turn?
I vote for next turn.
Next turn.
Yep. There we go. And of
Well,
course,
now-
that one is
Well,
now.
now we have a dilemma because we've got threats in 2 directions.
So
That's what they called me in college. What?
Threats in 2 directions or the dilemma?
Both, to be honest.
The barbarians.
But,
all right. So now now the question is the scout to the north closer to its like base than the one to the which of them is closer to its base is the question.
Well,
Possible. No.
well, the
We're gonna
only
have to
the only
flip-
hint we have as to that is that the scout to the south got near our city center first.
Mhm.
So it might be closer to our city center, its base.
Right, and we should also
We've
think
also
about
explored
proximity in
more
terms
to
of
the
time.
north, and we don't
Right.
see it.
Luckily, the universe only started like 13 times ago, so
yep, thank
they're
you.
gonna be close.
Yeah.
All right. Do we want to explore that tile to
The
or
east?
which tile do we want to explore?
The east might be good. I think that's the
Yeah.
direction it went.
Yeah, that would give us 1, 2, 3, 4 more tiles at least. Hopefully.
I think it's gonna go up
Yeah.
on a coast here, so it might just show us there.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I don't know. Any arguments that I'm derelicting duties by chasing one scout when I can see the other?
Joe says keep going south, and
Not for
Joe's
me.
never been wrong.
Joe has
Can I
never
get
been wrong.
something by calling
we,
you
we
Darren?
only have one scout. As long as we're like a few turns away.
4
from
turns
it,
from
like,
now, we
looking
will
at-
have a scout, which is a military unit, and I will fight anyone who disagrees.
My advisors
Okay.
are calling me to say that I don't benefit from calling you derelict, so carry on. You're doing a fantastic job.
That's great.
Thank you.
That was
I have a
directed at me.
question.
You
I
have a question?
How? I didn't hear how many turns is to the next scout.
4. It's right there.
4. Okay. I can't read it, man.
Is it too small?
That's like a quarter of 20.
It's too small for me.
Unfortunate. That's actually a fifth of 20.
I've heard that before.
Forgive my complete and utter ignorance on this topic. I've been away. Why exactly are we designated national parks when we're so far away from possibly getting them?
You're
Because
in
the
the
legislature
legislature. You
demanded
know more than anyone here.
Because the
Oh,
legislature, democracy.
And also somebody made a Lord of the Rings.
I put it to you that we
Patience.
should build the Eiffel Tower and completely blow this thing wide open, but that is putting the cart way before the horse. Anyway, carry on. I've been away and I've been ill, so I've just been sort of voting. Really.
It's just the way you say things that puts me at ease. I really think I know what I'm doing now that you've spoken.
Are we
I have that
good to end
effect
the
on-
turn?
Next turn.
Next turn, please.
Yep. Thank you, Papa Perfect Wing, for this next turn.
I'd like to motion to never have anyone say that again.
Deny freedom of speech.
Okay, so where are we moving next with this warrior?
That's a good question. I could continue, but then we would be leaving London kind of abandoned.
Well, we're about to produce a scout. So.
That's true, which is a military unit, and we might find the camp.
goodness.
I think we gotta find the camp that saw it first.
Yeah.
So that's what
just
I'm
by
gonna
virtue
do.
of having
there
it.
we
Yep,
go.
there it is.
We found him, the One-Eye clan.
What was the name of the clan that found us to the northwest?
I said it out loud. Rock Vulture, I think.
Yes.
Oh shit.
The Rock Vultures.
Just to alert you, Big Daddy Perfect Wing.
You can tell.
Joe is saying keep going south.
I will kill you. Okay, I control the military. I'll kill you. Okay.
Listen, Perfect Wing. This isn't like Gerard Butler. London hasn't fallen. Please.
Well, we should use a new Supreme Commander.
The nice thing is, so based on the name Rock Vulture,
I'll be Supreme Commander.
You can tell what whether a barbarian clan is naval and will send any ships based on their name, and neither of them will so far.
That's good.
Thank you.
Don't
All
you
right,
have
next
to be
turn.
on the coast? No, doesn't on the coast to send ships?
Yes, but we haven't seen the other one, so we don't know if it's on the coast. But I know by its name that it is not one of the ones that will send ships.
Oh, I've heard the opposite.
You've heard
from what you were saying.
Yeah, it did sound
I
like
thought
you
you said that they could be naval.
No, I'm
But
saying that
then-
Rock Vulture clan, that name means that they are not going to send any ships. Even if they're on the coast.
I don't know.
That's
Vultures
actually
sound
how it
kind of
works.
naval-y to me.
I disagree.
Yeah, you hit them with those alternative.
Can we get another
factor
couple
IDs.
next
Keep going.
turns?
Yes. How many do we have for our next turn? We have
2
one,
now.
2.
Here,
Next turn.
Okay, there we go.
We're gonna go back. Now that we found them, we can bribe them if they attack us. And it's more important to worry about the potential threat from the north, now that we know that there are no units coming to us from the south. That's my thoughts on the matter.
sounds good, man.
We're gonna get mining next turn, which would be really good if we had a builder, which we can, I guess, start on. But
It's up to the governor.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Next turn, please.
Next turn.
Next turn. Excellent. We have mining.
When do we get to look at our new civic? Pick a new civic.
So we need
7
code of laws.
turns
That's
from
7
now.
turns. So we probably won't make that.
Yeah, there's no
this session.
choice.
Yeah.
For the first civic, you just always take code of laws. What do we What are we doing?
Do we have any law concerning technology? We do, right?
Let me look. I don't. Oh wait. I see.
We don't even have laws.
It
We
says
don't we?
hold on. The ministry must pursue the completion of the following technologies or their prerequisites. Blah, 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 blah. It says archery, bronze working, celestial navigation, masonry. That's in the Defensive Organization Act.
Do any other laws say anything?
I don't think so.
Does it? Is that in an order that we have to follow?
No particular order.
Okay, so celestial navigation requires sailing and astrology. Bronze working, masonry were both named. Archery requires animal husbandry. So basically, we can't pick pottery or wheel, and otherwise we can pick any of our options.
I think we should not try to go for like the 41, like stick to like under 20 if we possibly
Oh yeah,
can.
I think it's probably not a good idea to get an unboosted 40 turn tech currently when we could get
So
sailing or
Yeah.
animal husbandry?
I would motion for either astrology or animal husbandry for right now, because animal husbandry will reveal our horses, and what does that allow? What's the oh, that allows workers
are
to
pre-
build
Pastures,
allows
camps,
harvesting. Okay.
and then harvesting of
Yeah. Okay.
cattle, sheep, and deer.
So either of those are prerequisites to what technologies?
So animal husbandry is a prerequisite for archery, which we want.
Okay.
And
And
astrology
then-
is
Just
for
to be clear,
celestial
And then-
we're locked
navigation.
out of being
Astrology, is it for
Astrology is for
is-
celestial navigation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yep.
just said that.
So we're locked out of doing pottery until we complete all of those.
What? No,
According to law.
we are not allowed to do pottery. That is
Correct.
one of two
Okay, well,
things
I'm
we
writing the
can
law.
do, but are not
No
allowed.
place to fix that, but you guys carry on.
Thank you. So what was your motion, QI? I kind of forgot.
So motion to research either animal husbandry or astrology. Which of those two do we want? Probably animal husbandry.
Yeah.
Yes,
at least
animal husband.
Fem, so we're not using real names. Animal husbandry.
Do we have Tay? Yeah.
Yep, I said it.
Okay,
Animal
great.
husbandry.
There we go.
Isn't pottery a prereq for one of those texts? Pottery is a prereq for writing and irrigation, and that's it. And I mean currency and anything past that. None of those.
Nope, it's
are-
not a prerequisite for the others that are in that act.
I feel like that's gonna shoot us in the foot.
Maybe. Next turn.
Oh, most definitely.
Yes.
Next turn. Perfect wing. According to the Defensive Organization Act, units of recon class are not considered military units for the
Well,
purpose of this article.
I didn't know that was in the laws. That's interesting.
I know, I just read it. I'm just telling you.
Well,
But-
that's well. I won't be
What are you
leaving
reading?
a scout alone in a city then. But I wasn't going to do
Defensive
that
Organization
anyways.
Act.
We have the next turn, right?
I think we got two.
Go
Yes,
forward.
next turn. Article 2, subsection C.
Is there a third?
Who wrote this bill? That's the most
I
restrictive
said next
thing I've
as well.
ever
I
seen.
moved
Do you
two,
count
and
as
if
two
QI
right now?
said that.
DOA? That wasn't us.
Not me.
There's a lot of your names on it.
Yeah, buddy.
Once it's unpopular, it's never anyone's idea. You must realize that.
Actually, I think Tap wrote this one. to be
Yeah.
honest.
Well, I rest my case.
Did
So
you
I vote
write
for
it and
next
put all
turn.
of your
I'm worth 2 votes.
Okay,
Who
I
else votes next
asked if
turn?
you were worth two, and I was waiting.
Yeah, I
Third.
think you need a clarification, and then I start telling jokes. So I just wanted to.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got a scout.
I feel like I'm a bad influence on this chat.
I feel like
You're
you're.
not. I love you.
I was gonna say a great influence. I don't know if I'd go that far. I think you're not a bad
Damn.
influence, okay?
God.
I just don't know what influence
Do you
is
want me
being
to
had
get
in
my
this
heart
chat.
out so you can get a bit of kick at it?
I think you're not a bad
Anyway,
influence.
we have 2 units now. I need to figure
That's
out what we're
so
building.
true. Well, okay, sure.
What if we build a builder so we can build stuff?
I do like building.
It's all the
sense.
craftsman,
The governor.
says the murderous guy in the chat.
Is this a family-friendly stream?
No,
No.
What if
not until turn 150.
Not when Blonde's here.
I think.
Got him.
Okay, do we think we should scout the north, or maybe
Yeah,
the
let's get-
southwest?
the north could do we know where the barbarian camp
We don't.
is?
Yes.
Which is why I think I.
Let's go
Yeah,
north,
send the
buddy.
scout
I
north.
think it's time. It's
Yeah,
time to go
yeah.
north, buddy.
Yeah,
Call
that's
me Jon Snow, because I'm ranging up north.
If I move here, I'll get better. Oh, yep, that was a good idea.
Mhm.
One-eyed scout.
All right. Motion for next turn.
Next
Aye.
turn.
I second that motion. You know.
Yeah. so next.
Ooh.
Listen, even if Vaughn wasn't a good influence, most of us have talked to Vaughn before. So it's
Blonde's
irrelevant.
influence is
Is that the news?
inextricably linked to almost everyone in this call. We can't uninfluence ourselves.
Yeah,
One has influenced me so much, it's hard to quantify.
So
you flatter me, darling.
All right.
I gotta disagree on that one, but
All right. Next
Okay,
turn.
Wes, you're 12.
You literally
Next
have
turn.
come to visit me in Britain multiple times. Shut up.
no fucking.
we have a major river flood over here. Don't think it.
Yes.
I don't think. I don't know if we have anyone to blame for that one. Climate change. And there it is, rock vultures, and trust me when I say they will not send boats, even if they're on the coast.
If they send a boat, I'm going to laugh out loud.
Oh,
Have you
yeah, I
memorized
would
literally
too.
every single barbarian name?
No, it's just that the ones, all the ones that send boats have like naval names in barbarian
Well,
clans.
perhaps we found the one original naval ship.
Yeah. You ever thought of that?
Perhaps they're sequel.
All right. Motion to next turn.
Next.
Next
That's
turn,
I have it as
please.
well.
Oh, we got attacked. Oh, and there's a slinger there. Ooh.
This is a dark day. H. Kim, please remember to write down that whatever turn we're on right now is the first time English blood has watered the soil.
Turn 22.
We have lost Tef. Tef
What?
was in that battle.
What year is this?
No.
It's
I'm weak.
3475 BC.
too bad it wasn't Taft.
Tef! No!
What a historic moment.
I can say that again.
Can't believe the One-Eye Clan attacked us.
I don't know if
They're
We're
both
surrounded.
send ships. That's the good thing.
Hey, I mean, kinda. Does that mean we're allowed? I don't know if we want to launch a counteroffensive over a river. We could just let them try to attack us again.
That would be my preferred course of action.
I think I'm gonna do that. This scout, I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, I would consider moving westward.
Going around.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Diamonds.
Ooh.
In the sky, shine bright like a diamond.
They're really building their unique colossal head improvement
Mm-hmm.
already. There's not even any woods or rainforest nearby. Okay.
All right. Next turn.
Next
God bless
turn.
AR. Next turn, please.
Ooh. This is interesting. I actually kind of feel like the scout might be needed in the defense of London.
Please. Please hurry.
So
Yeah.
hopefully no blitz.
Maybe we should have built a military unit.
Deep historical burn there, fam.
Yeah, I would again suggest fortifying here.
I agree.
Do we? I doubt we have enough gold to purchase a military unit.
Well, we could get a slinger for 205 and we have 112. We could buy a scout with 180, but no. We don't have enough. I was for finding that... Okay.
How many turns to build some kind of defensive, offensive, anything unit?
The fastest would be a scout, if you count that as 12. Otherwise, 13 for a slinger.
Jesus.
It's almost like we're on Epic.
Yeah, so Joe was suggesting to try to go west with the scout to find a tribal village to get us some gold. But I don't know if that's a worthwhile... I don't know if that's reasonable.
It's a gamble, but Joe has also never been wrong. So, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm open to...
I think it's my personal opinion, let's play some defense for a moment.
Wouldn't that suggest that Joe is wrong?
Not inherently, but maybe. Or perhaps I'm picking a less optimized strategy.
Right. I mean, my concern is that slinger, because like if we wanted to fortify and heal like we're doing in the south, that strategy will not be terribly effective against a slinger.
Against a slinger, no. Which is kind of why a scout is nice. If we get the slinger, especially on a marsh tile, if we send both units to attack it while it's vulnerable, we might be able to get rid of it before it can not be fortified against. I think I'll be fine sticking with the builder. I could switch to a slinger if people are worried. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I suspect that the slinger will be prudent. It will also help us get along in the tech tree if we manage to kill a unit with it.
That's true, we are considering archery. Yeah, okay. We get to keep the production anyways towards the builder.
Yeah. Do we have a next turn? And that will be turn 24.
Next turn.
Next turn, please.
Alright, we don't have to say that anymore today. Alright, those guys just killed themselves attacking us. We now have policies. And that. So that's interesting. I don't know if policies are a thing. How that's done.
If the legislature hasn't legislated it, we are at liberty to choose policies, if I remember correctly.
I think it'd probably be better if I think it'd be best if I brought the warrior into the city center because they heal faster there.
I concur.
Yeah.
And then the scout, I could bring to the cattle. And the marsh and forest will slow down so it won't get attacked immediately. I'm gonna do that. We have a civic choice.
Our next civic after Code of Laws legally is foreign trade.
Well, that makes
foreign trade
pretty easy. We have policy slots.
I feel like we didn't do that because we repealed it, or maybe not.
No, I don't think we have anything. I don't think we have anything.
You can pick anything.
I like the urban planning for sure. I'm kind of split on the martial policies.
You don't want an early pantheon?
No, I don't.
So,
just to confirm, the ministry cannot veto bills that mandate tech choices, right? Or can you?
We're allowed to, yes.
Oh, okay.
We just did not for the defensive one.
Okay, well, I'm still.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is an instance where we probably want discipline as our military policy.
Yeah, I don't think survey would be that helpful in the short term.
Wait, what happened, man?
What?
Nothing much, dude.
No, it's the loading screen.
Oh.
Probably cropped up on my end.
Wait, what?
I would second discipline.
Yeah.
Stirred it.
All right. We're taking discipline as our military policy.
Okay.
And for our economic policy.
It's God King Urban Planning. You could just
vote. We're going to have maybe some policy differences here, but I'd go with urban planning.
You can just motion for one of them and vote nay if you want the other.
So
Joe says urban planning. So if we go by
that's surprising, given your party's policy platform.
Ooh.
What is it?
That was.
God, my party's policy is God King.
That also makes sense.
That does make a lot of sense.
I don't think mine wanted God King. What are you saying is
Correct.
surprising?
No, I'm talking about Joe. Sorry. I don't know.
Oh, I was about to
Yeah.
say, I was like, how's that surprising?
Yeah, no. So between
Being a little bit sarcastic.
Yeah, so that I guess that makes me a tiebreaker, probably, right?
Is it?
Well, am I still worth
We got
two?
Joe for
Joe
urban,
says-
and we got Tay for urban. Right?
Joe says we were just so far behind in production. Tay is also proxying for Nico, though.
Right. All right.
Yeah.
In that case, you have 3.
Sorry, QI, you'll get me next time.
Honestly, the urban planning for the scout might be, or the slinger might be really good, though. Okay, I can't end the turn here. This is the max we were allowed to play.
Don't you have to designate some sort of thing?
The conservation area?
Yeah,
That's already
we did.
designated.
Oh, you did. Oh, okay, got it.
Yep, we did that. We called it the Teflon National Conservatory.
I don't think anyone motioned to call it that, actually.
Correct.
No,
You're correct. We did not do that.
We need
All
to
right.
call it a Lord of the Rings thing. It needs to be talking.
Let's talk names after the Senate figures out if they want to keep it. I don't want to waste time.
My ears
Maybe
are
they
pretty.
can name it.
Apparently, I have work now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
The Senate would have to like work on
Thanks a lot,
laws and
Lon.
stuff.
We're gonna need more turns approved in the future.
Yep. 20's kind of short on Epic.
Constitutional amendment. Who made this constitution?
Does not need to be
It was
an amendment.
H-Jim.
Pass a law. Pass a law.
Who made this?
You can just pass a law for this.
All right.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to...
Are we ready to stop the stream?
Yes.
Yeah.
Please stop.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Catch us next year.
Whoa.
Not yet next year.
We were last
Next
week.
I mean, at this point.
Catch us next year, and we'll have a second city. How about that? All right.